I'll look again and I'll check and we'll talk about it because I know that Moducare is constituted of sterols and sterolins, right? Plant fats. Isn't that true?
That's correct. Moducare is a proprietary or a patented blend of plant sterols and sterolins in a clinically proven ratio of 100 to 1.
100 to 1.
Sterolins.
What's the difference between, if you know, I don't want to make it a chemistry class, but sterols and sterolins, generally they're fats found in plants. Is there some essential difference between them that makes a difference?
Between a sterol and a sterolin?
Yes.
Okay, sterols and sterolins, as you correctly say, are plant fats, and they are ubiquitous to every single plant or tree, herb that grows. And in nature, the sterol is the plant fat, the sterolin is the sugar molecule, the glucoside. So the scientific name is beta-cytosterol
yes.
and beta-cytosterol glucoside, BSS and BSSG. And
yes.
in nature, the ratio of sterols to sterolins, the average ratio, the most common ratio found in plants is the ratio of 100 sterols to 1 sterolin. And this is the ratio of sterols and sterolins that has been clinically researched by my company, well, the company that I represent, and the clinical studies that have been conducted by Burek and numerous others.
Yeah, again, yet another example of plants providing chemical medicinal properties to humans, possessing chemical medicinal properties that benefit humans. I mean, you can't make it up. And these compounds, the ones that are used, the raw material for Moducare, does it come from a particular plant?
Well, as I mentioned, sterols and sterolins exist, and amongst other plant fats in every plant that grows. But the source of beta-cytosterol or beta-cytosterol that we use in Moducare is from a natural pine source. It's probably the most richest and abundant source of sterols and sterolins that is available to us.
You mean like from a pine tree, pine source, or no?
Yes. Well, what happens is the sap or the oil of the tree, the sap, the tree oil, what we call tall oil. The sap is very rich in sterols and sterolins. So as a result, when trees are harvested, naturally grafted pine trees are harvested, the sap or the oil is collected, and from that we derive these sterols and sterolins, which we then use in Moducare.
Yeah, these plant sterols and sterolins have a remarkable ability. They have modulating properties. Explain what that means. A product is called Moducare, so I think what's in a name? Well, names mean something. What do we mean when we say that these plant sterols and sterolins, or otherwise Moducare, has immune modulating properties? What does that mean?
Well, in essence, what we're saying with Moducare is that being an immune modulator, it has the ability to modulate or regulate immune function. In other words, it has the ability to enhance an underactive immune system as well as reducing an overactive immune system, thus bringing the immune system back into a more balanced and effective state to control not only onslaught of viruses and bacteria, but also to reduce chronic inflammation.
Right. So it's modulating. It's like when we modulate signals, a radio signal or a TV signal, we try to modulate it, get it tuned in just right. And so that essentially that's what these sterols and sterolins are doing then, right? Is if it needs to turn it up, it turns it up. If it needs to turn the immune system down, it'll turn it down. Is that too loose of a concept here?
No, No, that's describing it very accurately, Michael. In that, you see, let me put it this way: if immune system is underactive, if one's immune system is underactive, traditionally one has wanted to boost the immune system with traditional immune boosting plant remedies or herbs that are commonly out there that are known for immune boosting, that are effective in immune boosting. But the problem is that if one boosts the immune system, an underactive immune system, the immune system is imbalanced. And if you boost it and the immune system is dysfunctional, you're boosting it in that dysfunctional state. Whereas Moducare has the ability to switch off the overactive immune system and switch on, therefore modulating or regulating so the immune system.
Right back.
Everyone's raving about the newest.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Talking with Stephen Wicks in Durban, South Africa today. This product, Moducare, that he's speaking about is clever. And I don't want to get into the weeds too deeply on this, but you need to understand what's going on with this product and why it works. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. It modulates the immune system in a very specific way. I'll see if we can chat with Stephen about this in a little bit more depth without getting so technical that, you want to poke your eyes out. The immune system is complicated. Stephen, welcome back. And I have a friend of mine. I don't know if you know him or not. Paris Kidd. Do you know Paris Kidd? Dr. Kidd, have you ever met him?
I think I might have met him, Michael, at one of the trade shows that he's been at.
He used to be a guest on my show. He's worked for different companies. Paris is very good. Dr. Kidd is very good. And he wrote an article a while back, well, not all that long ago, but it was entitled TH1, TH2 Balance, the hypothesis, its limitations and implications for health and disease. You know what TH1 and TH2 are. These are the T helper cells 1 and 2, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Moducare implicates those lymphocytes, doesn't it?
Moducare has shown that it specifically implicates the TH1 subtype. So, and it targets and specifically increases the activity of the TH1 subtype cell by enhancing the release of certain, let's call them proteins or growth factors, which enhance the ability of other cells, like your natural killer cell, your cytotoxic cells, the cells that are responsible for destroying virally infected cells or renegade cells, cancerous cells, etc.
Exactly. So, that's when we say it's modulating, that's its target, isn't it? It's the TH1 lymphocytes, right?
That's correct, because it specifically, as I mentioned, increases the secretion or the production of certain growth factors, without getting too deep into it, interleukin-2 and gamma interferon. And what the TH2 cell does, it releases stimulants or growth factors or proteins that enhance the ability of other cells. So if your TH1, TH2 balance is, well, if you have an imbalance and you're producing too many TH2 pro-inflammatory cytokines, then, or growth factors, therefore you will be susceptible to chronic inflammation, autoimmune conditions, allergies, etc. Now, Moducare, and this is very specific, has shown that it can switch on Th1 and switch off Th2, thus restoring a balanced, optimal functioning immune system.
Now you know more, because I've talked about this in the past, and I was reluctant to go there. Now I can, and I want to. That's the whole idea. This Th1, Th2 hypothesis, that you have to keep those T helper cells in balance. It's an interesting hypothesis. Has great implications, as my friend and colleague Paris Kidd has written, for health and disease. And so that's what Moducare is doing. It's when we say it's modulating, well, what is it modulating? It's trying to keep these T helper cells, which are part of your immune system, in balance. So how much do you take a day, and when do you take it?
Moducare is, all the clinical studies that we've done on Moducare have been done on the dose, the recommendation that's on the bottle, and that's 1 capsule 3 times a day, or 2 capsules upon rising and 1 capsule before bed. And we like to recommend that patients take the Moducare away from food, so at least an hour before meals or 2 hours after.
Okay. And also, just a little bit more information as part of our education. You have an innate immune system and you have an adaptive immune system. The adaptive immune system is made up of what's called humoral and cell-mediated. And the humoral, the B cells, and the cell-mediated part of the adaptive immune system are the T cells. And it's those T lymphocytes. And you have different kinds of lymphocytes. You have these T helper cells. And they have a specific job to do. Th1 and Th2. Very, very important. The immune system, the more I study and the more courses I take, the more I come to appreciate the elegance of that system and how it can go haywire. And boy, when it works wonderful. When it's not working right, I mean, that system can ruin your health. But with autoinflammation, we get autoimmune diseases and you have inflammation. It can be so destructive. It's one of the greatest paradoxes in biology, in my opinion, Stephen, for humans.
The immune system is very, very complex, and as you point out, if the immune system is imbalanced, and for instance there's an overproduction of Th2 factors, these factors which they stimulate the production of antibodies, and we all know that autoimmune conditions are, in essence, the overproduction of our own antibodies, and those antibodies are not destroying an invader that's invading us. They start attacking our own constituents. And that's what the beauty about Moducare is that it has the ability to switch off those excess antibody production.
Yeah, what happens is one of my professors used to equate the Th1 cells as the SWAT team. They come in for the first 2 or 3 days, and then it switches over to the Th2, which is the surveillance team, and they create the antibodies. And they do a good job. I mean, they're supposed to do that, but when it gets too dominant, that's when it gets us into trouble. When it gets out of balance with Th1, that's when the trouble and that's sets in, and that's what Moducare is trying to do, is trying to balance those two parts of the immune system, right?
That's correct. Yes, by enhancing the activity of, initially what happens is if there's an invader, a virus or a bacteria, the immune system mounts a response, and there's a proliferation of these T cells, and they enhance the ability, the Th1 specifically, of the natural killer cell, the cytotoxic cell, that goes off and destroys the invader and identifies it and kills it and destroys it, and then it reduces the immune system to its normal state. But then what happens in some instances that onslaught does not stop or switch off. So the body carries on producing too many antibodies, and
right.
This is what leads us into problems down the line.
Yep, that's how it works. Nice when you know what's going on, right? We'll come back with the LTN Health question.
Want to get it?
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Listen carefully to what I'm going to say, because what I'll say, the answer is going to be found in my comments here, the exact word. And by the way, I'm so impressed with Stephen Wicks, because everything he told you was absolutely spot on as to how the immune system works. Man, he knows his stuff. We were talking about, well, Moducare, that's it means modulate. And I asked Steve, well, what's it modulating? And what it's modulating are these things called T helper cells. There's Th1 and there's Th2. And they play specific roles, and they have specific jobs to do in response to a threat, some sort of threat to the body. And it turns out that these T helper cells, they're part of the immune system. They're a type of T cell. T meaning thyroid. They come from the thyroid. That's what the T means. In the immune system, and they play a particular part in one part of the immune system. Is it the innate immune system or the adaptive immune system? And to give you a hint, remember that these T cells help the activity of other immune cells by releasing these T cell cytokines that get involved, and then these cells suppress or regulate immune responses, and they are essential in B cell antibody, what they call switching. The key here is antibodies. That's the key. Are antibodies part of the innate system or the adaptive immune system? So therefore, are T cells part of the innate or the adaptive? We have adapted. We developed these antibodies. That's the clue. So is T cells innate or part of the adaptive immune system? Which one?
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Mm-hmm. And that adaptive immune system, by the way, hint, is humoral or cell-mediated. Humoral means in the bloodstream. Cell-mediated means in the cell. Okay? So, Stephen, welcome back. That's a little complicated, but I guess what I'm trying to get the audience to think about is your immune system. It's made up of these different parts. There's that innate part, and that adaptive part. And these T cells, everybody's talking about, you hear lay people all the time talking about T cells, especially cancer patients, T cells constantly. And they use it loosely, and they don't really understand what's going on with them.
Well, you told me